Warning, the following video contains spoilers for the animated show Vox Machina Seasons 1 and 2. Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. This is Prime Productions and today is just going to be a short video. A quick update to my channel, and we're going to talk about what you all clicked on this video to see, the prelude for my build for Grog from Critical Role's first campaign, Vox Machina. First of all, I wanted to thank everyone for the nice comments. This being the internet, I fully expected some trolling guys to start hurling random insults at me, but so far the comments have been overwhelmingly positive, and I really appreciate that. Secondly, I wanted to say that I saw that you guys really liked the Percy DeRollo build from Critical Role, and I'm happy to oblige with more builds like that in the future. I also plan on doing a few non-Critical Role builds coming up here, such as Dragon Ball Z style builds. If anyone is interested in that, let me know in the comments below. Sadly, you will have to wait a bit for the bulk of these Critical Role builds. As of the recording of this video, the Pathfinder Remaster has not yet launched, and I want a lot of the builds to use the new Pathfinder Remaster rules. Among the first classes being remastered are going to be the Bard, Cleric, Druid, Ranger, and Rogue. That's Scanlan, Pike, Keyleth, Vax, and Vex that I would theoretically need to hold off on until the remaster comes out. However, the Barbarian isn't going to be released for several months yet, so I decided to cut you guys a break and do Grog. Now, Grog comes with a set of problems on his own. First off, he is a Goliath, a race that does not exist in Pathfinder 2e. There actually is no giant-like race in Pathfinder that we can compare him to in 2nd edition. For those of you coming from Dungeons & Dragons, I can't just make up a Goliath race for Pathfinder. You see, each Pathfinder race, called an ancestry, has at least 3 sub-races, which are called heritages, and a slew of racial options called ancestry feats. To make a Goliath race from scratch, I'd not only have to make all of these, but playtest them as well to make sure they weren't too over or underpowered, and that's not something I really have the time to do. So, I'm going to have to use a different race from Pathfinder and just say it's a Goliath. I looked at several races like Gnolls, a created humanoid race called a Flesh Warp, and Elemental Earth races, which Dungeons & Dragons fans would call Earth Genasi, and I decided, in the end, to just go with Orc. Orc seems to have the most on-brand abilities for the Goliath, like the ability to survive an incredible amount of punishment or resist certain types of damage. I will, however, change things up a bit. Instead of Grog getting Orc as a bonus language, he'll get Jotun, the Pathfinder language of the Giants. A second problem with Grog is that he shifts between 3 different weapons throughout the course of the show, from a great axe to an artifact-level Falchion greatsword thing to a special magic item called the Titan Stone Knuckles. For various reasons, this makes building him out very difficult. If I build him out to use the Great Axe or the Falchion, he does really poorly with the Titan Stone Knuckles and vice versa. This is because of how Barbarian subclasses, called Barbarian Instincts in Pathfinder, work. Luckily, there is a fix here too, and that is the retraining rules. In Pathfinder, you can spend time to unlearn a previous class choice in order to learn a new class choice. For those of you who have played Baldur's Gate 3, this is basically like Pathfinder's version of talking to Withers to respec your character.
As thou desire.
So I'm going to have Grog respec from a Giant Instinct Barbarian into an Animal Instinct Barbarian, namely Ape-themed, in order for his build to work at level 10. Just assume that when he said,
My strength comes from my friends,
that was a sufficiently dramatic enough event for the GM to give him free retraining for his Barbarian Instinct. Anyway, like I said, super short video, just wanted to give you all a heads up. I'll try to get that full Grog video out as soon as possible. If you want to support this channel, consider sending my How to Get Into Role-Playing Games video to some friends who might be interested in getting into RPGs. As always, subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos will let YouTube know that you want to see more of this content. Thank you, good day, and happy gaming!